Good morning, everyone. Sunday morning here in Bangkok, and it is probably Sunday night wherever you are in the world. And that's okay because we are here to talk about one of the coolest things that has happened to me very recently. And when I say recently, I mean like yesterday. I finally did it. I finally went out and got the camera, and I owe all you guys all the thanks in the world for helping the channel, for contributing to the channel, and for just making it a really amazing process in terms of how we wound up with this thing. So I'm going to show it to you later on in the chat. We're going to just discuss regular things and move on. Good morning, Cody. Good to see you. But this is the actual camera itself. This is as you can see, I promised you the EM1 Mark III. There it is. That's what I got. This is my old Olympus lens that I use. It's a zoom lens. It has a 24 to 80 millimeter, 35 millimeter equivalent. And I also purchased with this camera a portrait lens because there is some portraiture that I would like to take. And it's a very small lens because it's the 1.8 version, f1.8 version. But I got this little lens. As you can see, it says 25 millimeters. So all Micro Four Thirds cameras have a crop factor of 2. So 2 times 25 is 50. That would give you a 50 millimeter equivalent. And I am super duper excited about having this little lens because with the lower f-stop, it's going to allow me to let more light in on this Micro Four Thirds sensor. And I am super excited. I cannot thank you guys enough. Really, I can't. I'm going to spend the rest of today learning about this camera and how to set it up because Olympus cameras are notoriously known for being very difficult to set up. It's going to take me all day probably. It's a good thing I've had an Olympus camera before. Otherwise, I would probably just be messing with it for 2 or 3 days. Now, Prep for it says nice 50 millimeter is how your eye sees it like it is. Actually, that's 35 millimeter, but 50 mil is close enough. Prep for it, definitely close enough. Good shot there. Cody says I would come on tonight, but I'm hammered. You can't come on this one. This is not a StreamYard. It's all right, brother. Let's see. I don't know how to say your first name, so I think Valentino is your last name. So, Mr. Valentino, he says, "Hey, bro, how do you live in Thailand? I'm getting laid off, and I love to move there. I teach school. And I YouTube. Abby, what's up, Abby? Snap, nice camera, dude. Abby Travel says puts my Canon M50 to shame. I got one of those too. I have an M50 as well. But that one right there, that is actually a professional camera. It's Micro Four Thirds, but it's a professional camera. We're going to see just how good it works coming up on Wednesday of this week because it's a holiday, and I'm going to go out and do some recording. The stabilization on this camera requires no gimbal. It requires no gimbal. It cost me the lens, the camera, and everything else. It was 67 something thousand baht. I don't know. I put it in the my Facebook group. It wound up to be $2,139 at yesterday's conversion rate. So I was looking to spend about $1,700, but I saw that little 50 millimeter 1.8, and I just couldn't resist. Had to have it. But now we start back up with contributions and super chats and all that good stuff, and hopefully that'll lead me. You got to have a flash for it. After that, we're going to get a drone. That's what I'm going for. Cody says, "Oh, if I wanted to come on, I would." I hear you, man. Record a little. I will. I'll get a little. I'll get a couple shots in there for you, Cody, for sure. Albert says, "I was thinking of upgrading. Would like a camera with better stabilization." You're not going to find a better stable image, like sensor stabilized camera than Olympus. I just watched the Fuji XT, whatever their newest camera is, XT4, I think it is, versus the EM1 Mark III, which is what I just bought. And the stabilization, really, there wasn't any comparison. It's better than the Fuji. I got to show you guys one more thing about this camera. This is something I've never had in a camera before, and I've always wanted. I've been fortunate and blessed to never have a memory card fail, but with this camera in particular, I will never, ever, ever have to worry about that again, because there are 2 memory card slots. I hope you guys can see that. 2 memory card slots. I'm so excited. So excited. You can also charge this thing while you use it. You can see in there, if I can keep it open, there is I'm not sure if you can see in there or not, but there is a USB connection and a HDMI port. And I believe that's USB-C connection too. That's the kind of cable that came with it. And there's also a headphone jack, and a microphone jack here as well. So what I'll probably do is just run my mic from here, put it on the hot shoe up here, since I don't have a flash. And if I did, I would just get perhaps something else. What is this? I just found a new little something to the camera here, and I'm not sure what it is. There's a hole on the other side, but it's all good, man. I'm so happy with this thing. You guys don't even know. I can't wait to start taking. See, now I'm going to be able to take more pictures and be able to put more pictures up than I was before, especially in low light situations. Since I have that 51.8, I wanted the Pro 50, which is a 1.2 or 1.4. I can't remember, but it was like 43,000 baht. So it was just the lens and a little bit better. Albie says, would like a camera better. I meant better than my M50 for stabilization. Well, yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Olympus, the camera, I have an M50 camera, and it has optical stabilization on it. I'm telling you that the Olympus cameras are, they have actual sensor stabilization and optical stabilization. So they really, really stabilize very, very well. To get better image stabilization for your M50, the only thing you can do is go to the menu and hit the most advanced optical, which it crops in a lot, and or get a gimbal. That's all you can do for the M50. That's what I had to do. I went and spent $700 on a gimbal that I used about 6 times. But I'm super pumped. It's a Sunday, and I'm going to sit here with my camera after the live stream. God, I hit the screen again. I'm going to sit here with the camera after the live stream and set up all the menus and go through all the good stuff and get it ready, because tomorrow I will be going to work, and I'll be doing some recording there at work, and hopefully that will be a lot more fun than what it or that'll be a lot better recording, I should say, than what I did last week with my very old and outdated EM5 Mark II. Who else we got in the stream? There's 18 people watching. We only got 4 thumbs up. Yesterday, I didn't stop the stream until we got either 40 thumbs up, or we had we had a money challenge yesterday, and I think we got like 40 something dollars, and or no, 38 dollars, and I said we weren't going to stop until I either got 40 likes or I got $13 to make it even 50. So it was pretty cool. What's up, Michael? Good to see you, man. I do not see any of my moderators in the room right now, which is weird. Very, very weird, especially for a Sunday morning. Those guys are usually out and about on Sunday nights, and I usually have channel members filled up to the brim over there. But that's odd. That's odd. So what's up for you people that want to come to Thailand? Any questions, comments, concerns? Brad Ford says you should put a fake label on your camera that says Fuji so no one takes it. I don't know if Go More Height joins us tonight. I'm not sure what he's doing, but if he joins us, then he's the big fan of that XT4, that new Fuji camera. So we'll let him talk about the Fuji. But I literally just watched a video on the camera versus camera comparison, and there really wasn't a lot of comparison when you're shooting video. Olympus was the originator of the sensor stabilization, and they have always come through with their promises on stabilization. This thing's got 6.5 stops of stabilization without a stabilized lens, and if you put the lens on it, it should give you 7.5 stops, which is that's a lot of stops. How is Thailand? Right now, Thailand is great. I think they opened back up the rest of the businesses with the exception of maybe bars and nightclubs and a few other places like that today, I think, are reopening. I think massage parlors are reopening, but I'm not sure. Not 100% on that. But there is plenty of news come out of Thailand, and this is from the Pattaya News. Said that the mayor visited Pattaya Beach, and he said the water looked too dark. So the truck that forgot to lower its crane hits power wires in front of Walking Street and causes electrical fire. That's so funny. Actually, it's not funny, but it's just weird because I'm looking at the picture and it's like around that curve right there where you either go straight through Walking Street or you make the left-hand curve to go to Second Road. And unfortunately, it looks like 2 teenagers are no longer with us because of that U-turn. Very sad. 1 new case reported, and police raided a house that was having a party last night down there. Nong Nooch Gardens opens up today with hygiene measures in place. So that'll kind of catch you up on the Pattaya news, I would say. Or I hope so, anyway. Very interesting stuff going on over here on in my email. Okay, so back. Walking ATM, what's up, bud? He says no point going to bars when restrictions are in place. I agree. Valentino says, is it true by July everything will be open? It seems to be that way. I did not think it would be. I really didn't. But it seems that they are going to keep this July 1st timeline. I'm still very cautious on that, but as it goes right now, everything looks to be opening up in July. So I'm hoping that that happens, because the sooner Thailand reopens, the sooner life gets back to normal, and I think that'll be a great thing. Okay. Michael says, what is the best city for married couples or tourist families? Wow, I don't know. You could always come to Bangkok. There's plenty to see here, and married couples would have a blast here. Tons of restaurants, tons of things to do, cinemas, theaters, movies, all of that stuff is here. If you're into photography, there's a lot of places you can take pictures. If you're like me and you like to buy cameras and that kind of thing, um, then you would probably love Bangkok for sure. Stuck, what's up? There's Roger. Hey, everybody's starting to roll in. We've been on for about 15 minutes, man. I was wondering where you guys were, and I thought, I said 9 a.m. on the thing. Stuck and Roger. Let me show you what we got, boys. Since you guys just tuned in here, we have the EM1 Mark III as promised. This is Olympus' new flagship camera. It has the fully articulating screen so you can see yourself. I don't have a charged battery in here right now, but I'm going to spend the rest of the day. That's what the back of the camera looks like. I'm going to spend the rest of the day working on it and getting it set up because Olympus's menus are extremely difficult, and I know that from my first one. I also purchased a 50 millimeter lens to go with the camera. As you can see right there, it says 25 millimeter, but you got to multiply it by 2. Because it's a micro four thirds camera, that's the crop factor on it. So to give you a 50 millimeter view. And I wanted to buy a flash, but I just didn't have the money. I spent $2,139 US yesterday. So, a lot of that came out of the travel fund. Some of it came out of my pocket, but it doesn't matter. The point is, we got the camera. It's here. It's here, finally. I have 2 lenses. I got plenty of time to shoot stuff, record stuff, and I'm excited, man. I'm so excited. So excited. If you guys are in the Facebook group, I sent all the receipts and everything over to the Facebook group so you can see how much it actually cost. It was 67,000 baht and something, which converted yesterday into $2,139 because I took a good look. Valentino says, like Walking ATM said, though, no point if you got a social distance. Well, that's very true. But that's something that's going to be going on around the world for a long time, guys. And if you hadn't hit that thumbs up button, hit the thumbs up. I told the guys, I told the story about yesterday. We were looking for 40 likes, depending on how many people we get into. Right now, I'm going to set the goal at 30. 30 likes. Or what do you think somebody, one of you moderators, tell me what the monetary goal should be. So we either get 30 likes or how many dollars? You guys tell me. And yes, I love my new toy, Stuck in Florida. Roger, it's good to see you, man. Thanks for coming in. All right, Experience, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Yes, I said 9 a.m. That's true. Yeah, glad to have some mods in here for sure. Thank you guys for coming. I'm loving it. And just to show that your monetary contributions do not go without welcome. You can actually see the product of that that I just showed you. So it's good to go ahead and take that and show you guys that I'm not lying to you. when the contributions come in, that's where they go. That is definitely where they go. And let me see here. What did we have? I thought we had something hit up here. So there is the PayPal link. RU Experience has thrown up. I don't know if anybody's going to put out a challenge today or a dollar amount that they're looking for, but I can tell you right now, Wednesday is going to be recording day for me because I'll have the camera completely set up by then, and it's a holiday here. So, 30 likes. That's what I'm looking for. 30 thumbs up. That's what I'm looking for. Walking ATM says, which more life do you do? Which more life do I do? With tongue sticking out. I just do more life, man. I just do life. I do life. I love life. Things like this make me extraordinarily happy. I'm 110% grateful for. I mean, this family, this Do More Life family that I have is just absolutely unbelievable. I really don't know how to express the amount of gratitude I have for them, but you know, we put this project together a long time ago, and to see it finally come to fruition makes me very, very happy, because it lets me know that no matter what, I got some people that's got my back, and I appreciate that. I appreciate it very, very much. So that being said, Cody says, ATM, what do you do? That's a good question. What does he do? I can't even tell what his avatar is. Like, stuck in Florida, I've never been able to tell what his avatar is. I just know him. I don't know the avatar very, very well. But so what's up on your mind, guys, for Thailand? Anybody got anything they want to talk about? Because I promised I would talk about Thailand, and I promised I would talk about expensive cameras and how easy it was to buy expensive cameras over here in Thailand. It really wasn't hard. It wasn't hard to find at all. I was pretty happy. Cody says, everyone here knows what the other does. What about you? Oh, that's good. And everybody keep in mind, Cody said at the very beginning that he was hammered. Okay? So let's just make sure we all know that. Cody's been drinking a little. It's okay. I don't think he's running his mouth, Cody. Be easy, dog. Be easy. It's all good. Cody's had a little bit to drink, but it's definitely all good. So I want to talk to you guys about a couple things. Some of you that have spare time, do me a favor. Do a little searching around to find out what trips are costing now. Walking ATM says, I'm a web developer and sober for the night. Ooh. A little back and forth. Never hurt anybody. It's all good. Our experience says, good looking new equipment for the channel. Yeah, man, it is. And it's there's so much technology in that little camera, man. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Prep for it says, I'm going to Pattaya in late November. I will be there for New Year's. I am sure it will be quiet and relaxing. Yeah, I'm sure it will too. I'll definitely come see you at some point in time. Prep for it. Stuck says, how many people in the chat know what my avatar is? Hey, there's more hype. I'm just talking about you, man. I saw a video on YouTube. You need to look it up right now. You need to look it up that says it's the Fuji, the one that you're wanting to get, versus the M1 Mark III, and it talks about stabilization. Look at it, because you need to look at it. I promise. I watched it yesterday before I went and bought this thing. We're going for 30 thumbs up, guys. 30 likes, or 30 likes, 30 likes. Unless somebody wants to put out a monetary challenge, we'll do that too. Or in addition, Roger says, the way I read, the opening is in July. People with visas can enter, except for tourist visas through a passport. They won't be allowed in until October 1st. Is that correct? I haven't heard about that October 1st thing, Roger. So I've heard about the July thing. To the best of my knowledge, to the best of everything I've read, July is supposed to be the time, but I have not heard anything about. I haven't heard anything about the October thing that you mentioned. I will try to look that up for you at some point in time and get you a good answer, a good solid answer on that. But I haven't heard that yet. I did hear something about October a couple months ago, but I'm not sure if that's what it was. So I'll get back to you on that, Ryder, for sure. Roy says, hope to go to Koh Larn, the island near Pattaya. Yes, it's a nice island. It's going to open up to tourists tomorrow. Yes, it is. There'll be restrictions on it. It's a great first stop island from Pattaya. Remember, there are a lot of islands out there that you can go see, not just Koh Larn. Koh Larn's a good start. Don't get me wrong. Cody says Bangkok to Krabi. I would love to go to Krabi. I really would, man. We want Krabi video. I would love to go to Krabi, but that's going to cost a pretty penny. However, I would love to do it. Hike says YouTube notification failed. I didn't get an alert. Well, how about this? I looked at the views on my last night when I went to bed. The view count for yesterday's live stream was 432. When I woke up this morning, the video's views were 210. So how did I lose views through the night? I went over to another section and it showed the now 400 and whatever it is. It's going up a little bit. Our experience said it benefits us as much as it does you. Equal, we get better videos. Absolutely, and you're really gonna. Some of you might poop your pants when you see the difference in video, and then some of you might just be like, "Wow, wow." And you're going to have some kind of reaction to the videos for sure, because it's just a wonderful camera. Just a wonderful camera. And you're right, our experience. That's why people chip in and monetarily contribute to this channel, is because it benefits them as much as it benefits everybody else. That's true. And for anybody else watching that's interested in seeing some photos behind the scenes, that kind of thing, consider becoming a channel member. You can become a channel member by hitting join below. You'll get updated text. You'll get short 1 to 2 minute videos. You'll get your own email. You will get you'll have a DoMoreLife.life email. You will get, what am I forgetting, guys? So you get the updates and text, photos. Oh, you get to vote on content that goes on the channel. So when I post voting stuff, you guys get to go and decide, well, what comes next, which is probably what I'm going to do after this video. Cody in Texas says Hike is like an ex. Hike, don't worry about it, man. Cody admitted that he was hammered. Which one was better? The Olympus pretty much crushed it in video. I mean, there was a couple things that the Fuji was good on, but the Olympus crushed it, and that's what the video said. And I wasn't going to say that. I wanted to make sure that you saw it before I said that, because I don't want you to feel like, I got the best camera, blah 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 blah. Because that's not what I'm saying. Laughing at Cody. Cody says doesn't wash every day, you know. I think he's tripping. Yes. Robert, what's up, buddy? Disturbed, yes. Valentino said disturbed earlier. But I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. Ross, there's Ross. I think indie dates are only tentative. I agree, 100%. Stuck says Valentino, give a thumbs up. Jazz, what's up, Jazz? Good to see you, man. Have you not joined the channel yet, Jazz? You got to go down and click that little join button below. Only $2.99 a month. All kinds of good perks coming your way. Get your own email and all kinds of stuff. Gilmore Heights says, I hope that's fireworks out here. No joke. Alabama. Drifting. Hi. You were here yesterday. Thank you for coming by again. I appreciate it. Jazz says he didn't get an alert either. Make sure on your end there's only so much you can do. You right beside the subscribe button is a bell button, okay? And you hit that bell, and there's three choices from bottom to the top. It says none, personalized, or all. Go up and make sure you hit all. That is supposed to give you all notifications for this channel. So anytime I release content, it's supposed to put it out there for you. I don't know why YouTube is doing something. They're going through some changes at YouTube. And I don't know why they're doing it, but they are. And it's affecting everybody, not just me. Let's see. Yes, hello, Driftin. Height says, I've been watching Netflix half the day and lazing around, but got the news on now. I hear you, bro. Oh, Disturbed. Your avatar is from Disturbed, the band. Now I get it. See? I learned so much from you guys. Thank you for putting up the PayPal link again. RU Experience, I appreciate it very, very much. Ariel, we don't even remotely talk like that on this channel. Sorry. Stuck says, RU Experience, that's what the people that know me best say. That sounds good. 30 likes, guys. We're shooting for 30 likes. 30. Try to get 30 likes on the video. That's what we're going for. Either that, or you guys can throw out a monetary challenge. It doesn't matter. So I predict this week. I know I'm going to be off Wednesday because of the holiday, and by Wednesday I will definitely have this camera set up to record with under any circumstances. I mean, this thing has ND filters built into it. It's actually a digital ND filter. It's not a real ND filter, but it's going to make recording videos so much easier, so much simpler. And I looked at the EM5 Mark III, and I thought, you know what, this would be a heck of a deal. And then I looked at the EM1 Mark III, and I just thought to myself, you know, for basically about 12,000 more baht, you get almost twice the camera. So that's it. Stuck in Florida says, our experience, that's what the people that know. Oh, I read that already. Hike says, what happens at 30 likes? Nothing. I just want to be able to get 30 likes before the end of the live stream to make me feel all warm and fuzzy. Because if we don't get monetary contributions, we might as well get thumbs up, right? Help the algorithm and help get the video out there. Matthew, good to see you. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Our experience says, I saw Hike's latest video equals, then it was good. That boy has the photographer's eye. Yes, he does. I've watched several of his videos, and he does have photographer's eye. And if you hadn't gone to Hike's channel or Are You Experience channel, or who else in here has a channel? Ross has got a channel. Go check their channels out after the live stream. Go check their channels out and see if they provide the information you're looking for here in Thailand. He says that money I gave to RU Experience has paid off. That money you gave to him, hey, bud. Steak of Florida says, Ariel, we don't name bars or clubs in the chat. That's true. That is 100% correct. 15 thumbs up. We're halfway there, guys. We are halfway there. 15 thumbs up. We're halfway there. I'm so excited. Do a brief check of PayPal, and nope. So we'll keep going for the likes. Keep going for the likes. I really want, as it stands right now, I may have a 3-day weekend on top of being off on Wednesday. So it's like Wednesday, go back to work Thursday, and then I may not have to work on Friday. If that happens, then I will go somewhere because I have a 3-day weekend. I don't know where I'll go. I don't have any idea. Try to find a new spot to go to, especially with the camera. But I still just don't know exactly where I'll go. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that goes. Let's put it that way. And I'm looking forward to doing some traveling around Thailand, especially now that they got the camera. Also, another thing about having the camera is it gives me a sense of responsibility again to make sure I start delivering video content, because I've basically done live streams for the last 2 months. I've had one video here, one video there, but not many. And the live stream effect tends to take its toll on the people that are watching. And it also tends to somewhat stunt channel growth unless you're like just an awesome live streamer and you have 800 people that want to watch you at one time. Then it would be beneficial for sure. Hike says, everywhere you go, you're always there. That's very true. Very, very true. I am excited to see, now that I got this out of the way, and depending on what happens with work, I think it's time to start dating, like seriously dating in Thailand. I think it's time for me to sit down, start looking around, and see if I can find somebody interested enough to go out with me at least once. I thought about that. As a matter of fact, our experience, I thought about going over to Maggie's channel and leaving her a comment and saying, hey, I heard you had some friends, and see what she says. So I don't know. I don't know what'll happen. I don't know how long that'll take. And I have no idea what type of girl I'll find, but I'm definitely going to go on a mission. Hang on 1 second, guys. I got to get another drink. You know how you know when you're messed up, just as a human and an individual, is when you go from drinking healthy drinks to Coca-Cola. Brain. So, Stuck says, so on again, off again isn't working. Nah, that ain't working. Like, I've been messaging her for 3 days, haven't got a response. She messaged me for like every day, and then it just stopped again, and I'm like, I'm not doing it. Not gonna do it. I'm definitely gonna be doing walk and talks. Hike, definitely gonna be doing walk and talks. Let's see. Where are we at here? Hike says Maggie mentioned on air that she had friends she was looking to fix up. Available friend, right here. Our experience says her friends be like her, young and cute. I would guess that's fine with me. I'm not one of those guys that has problems with age gaps and that kind of thing. As long as they're mature, I would suggest, or as Mike would say, I would submit that a 23-year-old Thai woman is more mature than the vast majority of 23-year-old American women. I would say that with confidence. Let's see. Hike says, go on a walk talk. With Mike. I would love to do that. As a matter of fact, I might message him and see if we can do that. Chad says, I have the perfect woman for you. She lives near Sakon, Nakatam, and owns a gas station, or as they say, a petrol station and 7-Eleven. Excellent. I'm up for anything. I'm up at this point for any kind of dates. Height says, don't pursue that woman you mentioned. She competes for your time, not you. You're right. You're right. Honestly, I'm gonna have to be done with that. I'm gonna have to be done with that altogether. You guys know the backstory about that. For those of you that don't, it's a girl I met about a year ago. She said she was going to. We dated for about a month here in Thailand, and then about 2 months here in Thailand. And she said she was going to China to work for a couple months. She went there, worked for a couple months, came back to Thailand, didn't even tell me that she was in Thailand. Went to Malaysia, worked for another 3 months in Malaysia, then went somewhere else and worked for another 2 or 3 months, then came back to Thailand. And as soon as she got back to Thailand that time, she messaged me. And we had a little correspondence back and forth between all those months, but not much. And I kind of waited and waited and waited because I thought, she's this really good girl. And but she's not interested in me. If she was, she would show it. It's like I always tell you guys, if you don't remember anything else from this chat, if you don't remember the cameras or the PayPal or the super chats or the likes, the 30 likes we're trying to get here, if you don't remember anything else, remember this. People that want you to be a part of your life will make time for you. And if a person acts like they don't want you in their life, believe them. And I've been breaking my own rules because she acts like she wants me to be a dangler. She wants me to hang back, hang loose, and just have me there in case she needs to get on the boyfriend wagon. And that's not what I'm all about. Not about that at all. So you make a very good point there, Hike. I might have to call you one afternoon and talk to you about that because you make a good point. Walking ATM says age range can be more awkward if more than 10 years. Though it can, but at the same time, it depends on how old you are. I mean, if you're, let's say you're 55 and you're dating a 40-year-old, is it really that awkward? That's 15 years. I just don't put a lot of I don't put a lot of weight on the age. I put a lot of weight on the maturity level. That's what I look for. Level-headed, that kind of thing. What else we got? Let's see. Are you experienced? Thai women generally like older men as they're more stable and settled. That's a good point. Are you experienced? I know he has a Thai girlfriend, and they look very, very happy together, and I'm so happy for him because of that. Very happy for him because of that. Hike says a woman values an alpha male. They don't value beta males no matter how much you give them and provide. I would have to say that you are 100% correct. 100% correct, because that whole wave of, looking for the beta male, it just doesn't exist here. It doesn't exist. And I haven't seen it, thankfully. Second Florida said the only relationship I've had in Thailand, she was 15 years younger than me. I was 49. She was 34 when we met. Well, and see, to me, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Steve says, "Are you experiencing if you marry older man, they die sooner?" That's a good point, man. That's a really good point. Hike says, read that book. That's where I get my stuff from now. All right, I'll check it out. Ross says, I'm 10 years older than my wife. It works for us. Yes, it definitely works for you too. I've been around Ross and his wife. They have an excellent, wonderful relationship, and I envy it sometimes. Not, I don't envy them. I envy the relationship. 18 likes. We're looking for 30. 30 likes. Muhammad, how are you doing? Good to see you again. Walking ATM says it can work if over 10 years, but others may judge, like friends and family on both sides too. Some accept it though. You're absolutely correct on that. I will not argue that point with you at all because it's true. It's very true. What it comes down to me is I don't care what other people think like that because they're not living my life. You know what I mean? Like they're not living my life. I am responsible for my happiness. So if she's more than 10 years younger than me or 10 years older, I don't care. As long as I'm happy, I could care less what my family thinks. But my family is the type of family that's not going to care either because they want me to be happy. So that wouldn't be a problem for me. But you make a solid point, Walking ATM. Solid point. And I agree. Our experience says I'm 14 years older than my lady, and it works for me. And it happens. It happens all the time, and I'm super happy for our experience because he seems to have a really good lady. Thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. We're at 18. Philso says that is my favorite thing about Thai women. They want you to be a man. Yes, Philthos, right on it. Right on it, calling it like you see it, and that is 100%. I absolutely agree 100% with that. Hike says age ain't nothing but a number. Aaliyah. There's some truth to that, but at the same time, it's all about the relationship you have yourself or with yourself and your partner. Aaliyah said that. He says, stuck in Florida says, Walking ATM, I've never given a poop about what people thought. Yeah, you can't really. Hike says, is that Olympus weather resistant? That Olympus is weatherproof. Particularly with that Pro 12 to 40 lens I have on it. That is a weather sealed lens. That 50 mil lens is not because it's not the Pro version yet. All the Olympus weather sealed lenses have to be the Pro version for them to work or to maintain weather sealing. But the camera is 100% weather resistant, freeze proof, and all that other good stuff. I did play around with the Canon and Sony pretty much dominate the autofocus department when it comes to cameras, but I played around with this continuous tracking during some pictures yesterday when I was in the store, and we were in kind of low light, and I wasn't using the 50. I was using my other lens. I was really surprised at how well it tracks because this one uses phase detect and contrast focus. I'm very excited about it. I am very, very excited about it. Ross says, JC, how many months did you take to save up for this camera? What month is it now? It's the end of May now. So we've been working on this since like the end of November, I think. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Walking ATM says, stuck in Florida, that is good, although may have some awkward Thanksgiving, Christmas dinners together. That's also true. I see Travel TV in the house. There he is. What's up, JC? Got a new camera, I see. Yes, sir. And I am super duper excited about it. Spend a lot of money, but I'll tell you what, when you spend that kind of money on camera, it really makes you appreciate it that much more, and it really makes you a person that wants to take care of it that much more, in my opinion. So like I told the guys, I'm gonna get when I get off this live stream today and after I get it uploaded, I'm going to spend the rest of the day looking at YouTube videos on how to set up the menus, because the Olympus menus are notoriously difficult to set up. So, Stuck in Florida says, walking ATM, been there, done that already. I bet that was interesting. Travel TV's okay. Are you back over this way, Travel TV? You back in Southeast Asia? We got to catch up at some point in time, man. Steve says, just don't make the mistake of thinking a Thai woman is going to be submissive or subverting. It's a myth. I've heard that over and over and over, and I agree with you. The girl, I've dated 2 girls like for a period of time since I've been here in Thailand, and no, not submissive at all. And that's a very accurate statement, Steve. Nope. Travel TV says he must be maybe the end of the year. Okay. All right. I know you're dying to get back over here, and would love to see you get back over here. I miss your Instagram stories. So let's all take a moment. If we haven't hit the thumbs up button, the like button, let's hit the like button right now. Just go down, hit the like button, and see if we can somehow get to 30 likes. That's what we're trying to get to right now. We're only at 18. So we'll see if see how high we can get that. Yep. I'm missing those Instagram stories from you, man. Traveling all around and stuff. That's pretty good. Yay! Now we're at 21 thumbs up. Good. Only got 9 to go, man. Only got 9 to go. Somebody call some friends in here and tell them we're having a Thailand talk. See if they want to talk. I'm going to have some topics for you guys, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put out in my members only section, or in the channel member section, I'm going to put out some topics for you guys, and I want you to vote on them. Ross, did you send me an email yesterday about those topics you had, or was that a Facebook? I can't remember. Must have been an email. You had some good stuff yesterday for me as far as topic goes, but I can't remember how you sent it, or if you just put it in the chat. Oh, you sent an email. Okay, good. I'll find it. All right, no problem. Because those were some good suggestions. Chad says, what's the challenge today? The challenge today is to either get 30 likes or somebody comes up with a monetary goal that they want to hit. I'm not really sure. Nobody said anything about it yet. The PayPal link's been thrown up a few times, but hey, it is what it is. Roger says, thumbs up, numb nuts. I love that. We're up to 24 now, so we're definitely getting there. Let's see. Mohammed says, I will log on another account. Like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. That would probably go against YouTube's community guidelines policy, so I don't want to do that. DoMoreLife says, how's your health? How you been feeling? A little bit tired because, last week was the first full week back to work, even though I got off on Friday. Thanks for throwing up the PayPal link. Our experience. I really appreciate that. But I'm tired, a little stressed because, anytime I get ready to spend money, I get stressed. So I was a little stressed. I'm pretty sure as soon as I get the menu set and I get everything dialed in on this camera today, I'll be much less stressed because this is my my gateway to the future, so to speak. So we're doing, everything's good. Let's see. Our experiences challenge, LOL. Ross says it's better a conversation video than a recorded video, as a few people can offer different experiences on the same subject. Cool. Noted. Philfo says, with somewhat limited experience, I have to disagree on Thai women. submissionists, but they are a particular type. Yeah, I agree with you on the comment that you wrote, but there's just too many keywords in there, and I got to remove that comment, man. Sorry, buddy, but I got to remove that. DoMoreLife says, I'm about ready for Ross to drop another video. It's been like 6 months. I think Ross has got something going on, and we just had our first PayPal of the day, guys. And it says you can show if you want. It's my company. There you go. From the Carlos Group. Appreciate it very, very much, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me touch my PayPal just did something really weird. I don't know what that meant. $10 PayPal. Thank you very much, sir. Much, 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 much appreciated. Very, very good. If I could make, I was thinking about this the other day. If I could make $20 a video per month, I probably wouldn't have to work after this full school year. I don't know. Just something I was thinking about it. Yeah, I said that's a very detailed comment, Phil. Yeah, it was a detail. He said, "Oh, we'll delete away." Yeah, no problem, man. Just too many keywords for YouTube. That's the only reason. So, I don't care what you say. Ross says, "Hike, I have lots of stuff on my phone, but never enough to make one cohesive video." Lifestyle D type here. Going all right. That's cool. Hike says, "Since when has that stopped you before, Ross?" That's a good question, Ross. Okay. More than you can get into here. I'd be interested in that type D as well, but lifestyle D type here. Interesting. Chad says, "Hats off to you for being so consistent with the videos." Thank you, Chad. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Try to keep it consistent as much as possible. We only need 3 more likes, guys, and I appreciate very, very much the PayPal that was sent. Thank you. Always adds to the pool. Always adds to the pool, and I really, really, really appreciate it because for those of you that don't know, just so you do know, any money that's collected outside of AdSense means that money goes to like PayPal, Super Chats, all that stuff. All that goes to equipment. It goes to equipment. It goes to travel expenses, and that's pretty much the 2 things that it goes for. It never pays my rent, doesn't pay my light bill, doesn't do anything else. But I'd been so Ross was the one that started teaching me how to save money, and I have another friend here in Thailand that also taught me a lot about saving money. And I've been so, is frivolous the right word? I'm not sure, but I've been very careful with my spending. So I was able to knock out 2 insurance policies this month and a brand new camera. So the insurance policies were slightly over $1,000, and we spent $2,100 yesterday on that. So that's $3,000, give or take a couple $100. And I'm pretty proud of the channel. I'm also proud of myself for finally hunkering down and saving the money and playing the long game because I could have purchased this sooner, but I didn't want to spend all that money without being sure that I was taken care of and that my job was stable and all that stuff. So sure you can understand. Let's see here. Chad says, hats off to you for being so consistent. Oh, I already answered that. Robert says, one more to go. Yep, we're at 29. One more like to go. Height says, consistently bad. Walking ATM says, was it easy for you to get long-term travel insurance? I don't have travel insurance. I have insurance here in Thailand. And yes, it was very easy because I knew somebody that knew an agent. So it was very easy. But you can go get, I have AIA insurance, and you can go to their website and get an agent, no problem. They'll do it over the phone for you. So it's not a big, really not a big deal. Hey, we got 30 likes. Yay. All right, all right, all right. I wanted to make sure we got 30 likes. Now we got 31. That's good. I love it, man. Stuck in Florida says, go more hike, you big bully. Keep your mind on your money and money on your mind. So, that's funny, man. Filtho says, by the way, news from home, big problems in the U.S. with riots right now. My city's actually under curfew due to them. I'm ready for a Thai beach. Even Pattaya Beach is looking good right about now. I understand completely. I don't know. We usually don't talk about that. I'll leave that comment up, I guess. Maybe YouTube won't flag it. YouTube terms that as a sensitive event on their community guidelines. So Ross even commented, it's looking like a third world country. The way it's shown on TV, yeah, it looks pretty rough. You guys are funny tonight. They are being a little bit funny. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's nice to have some good humor in the chat, and I really appreciate everybody for everything they've done. This Sunday morning chat was more about letting you guys know that I'm serious when it comes to the monetary contributions, the super chats, the sharing of videos, all that stuff adds in, right? All the AdSense, all that stuff adds to the channel and what we can do as a channel. There you go, Felthos. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that very much. What needed to be said was said, and that was probably a very smart move on you. So thank you. I appreciate that. With that being said, you guys are the absolute best. Hang on here. We got some new comments coming in. Walking ATM says, it is not as rough as it seems. As usual, the news reports 99.9% negative and 1% positive. I 100% agree with that. Toronto Skyscraper blog. No one in the first world countries wants to live in USC. Okay, we're not getting into this, guys. We're not getting into this. I appreciate your comment. Don't take offense to me removing your comments, but we're not going to get into all that. That's not what we do. It's not what this channel's about. So I respectfully removed your comments just for the simple fact that right now YouTube would could potentially classify that as a sensitive event. And if you have a YouTube channel, you know what I'm talking about. So that won't come to you as a big surprise or anything. Don't forget, if you want to join the channel, hit the join button below. $2.99. Lots of perks. Go over to my Teespring store and get you some awesome DoMoreLife merchandise. Go to the storefront, click on the storefront, and it will open up to hoodies and t-shirts and socks and stickers and all kinds of DoMoreLife stuff. So we have a tremendous amount of DoMoreLife merchandise that is available to you over on the Teespring store. And it does help support the channel because I make a little profit off of it. So With all that being said, I would like to thank all you guys for a wonderful Sunday morning. Philthos has got this YouTubing stuff sounds like a serious full-time job. It is. It is. Even the work shivers at the word. It does. It is a full-time job. It really is. You can make it into a full-time job very quick. If you're not a hobbyist doing YouTube, which I am not, I do it because I love it, but I don't do it. I have a long-term plan here. Then it's work, and it's a lot of work. Toronto Skyscraper Blood say, okay, sorry, dude, all good. I like your channel. Hey, it's cool, man. Like I said, nothing personal. Nothing personal. If we had a private chat going somewhere, we could talk about that all you wanted to. All you guys, we could do that. In fact, that may be one of the perks to the next channel member tier coming up, where we have private chats. So I'm going to be working on that a little later this coming weekend. But for right now, for $2.99, with all the perks you get, I think it's a pretty decent asking price for channel memberships. And if you're a channel member, you're privy to everything. So 32 likes. Awesome. We had one. Let me just make sure we had one PayPal contribution. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it very, very much. And on your way out, guys, if you hadn't already hit the thumbs up button, please hit the thumbs up button. Go check out Ross's channel, Are You Experienced channels, Go More Hikes channel. Who else has a channel I'm forgetting? I can't remember. But if you do have a channel, make sure you go check it out. Are You Experienced? Did I say that? Steak in Florida says, can we talk about the Boston Tea Party too soon? That's funny, man. That's funny. No comment. But really, thank you to all my moderators, and thank you guys for showing up on the chat. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys that have contributed monetarily in the past in some way now understand why I appreciate the monetary contribution so much, because we now have no equipment, which means we're all going to be getting better quality videos. And eventually I'm going to figure out how to plug this thing into my computer so we can have a actual live stream with good quality, because right now we're shooting at 480p and that's not good quality. So no taxation without representation. That's funny. You guys are crazy. Hit the thumbs up button on your way out. This channel is dedicated, guys. We don't always talk about the same thing, but this channel is dedicated to travel, fun, photography, and education. And I'm so glad you got to see the new camera and the new lens. And I can't wait to shoot some video on it so you can learn, or so you can see the end result of the product, of the process, excuse me. And whatever you guys do today, be sure you find a way to do more life. Love you guys, and I will see you in a few days.